Here is our King. Here is our King. Here is our King. Here is our King. Here is our love. Here is our God who's come to bring us back to Him. He is the one. He is Jesus. Here is our King. Here is our love. Here is our God who's come to bring us back to Him. He is the one. He is Jesus. Here is our King. Here is our love. Here is our God who's come to bring us back to Him. He is the one. He is Jesus. Here is our King. Here is our love. Here is our God who's come to bring us back to Him. He is the one. He is Jesus. Here is our King, here is our love, here is our God who's come to bring us back to Him. He is the one, He is Jesus. Here is our King, here is our love, here is our God who's come to bring us back to Him. He is the one, He is Jesus. Here is our King. Here is our King. Here is our King.
Hey there, minnows and guppies! It's me, Fiend Fenderson from Middleton, Michigan! And today, I'm out at the lake with my buddy Gil. But Gil is fishing way on the other side of the lake. Hey, Gil! Boy, I sure wish I could go across the lake and fish with Gil. But how am I supposed to get across the water? I've got it! I can use this straw to breathe and I'll walk under the water. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, hey, there's a cute little otter. Well, maybe he can give me a ride across the lake. Hey, little buddy. Do you think you could give me a ride across the lake? Whoa! Whoa! I know. Maybe I could tie balloons on my feet and walk across the water. Boy, walking on water is impossible. Hey, that reminds me of a Bible story.
One night, while Jesus was on the land praying, Jesus' friends were in a boat out on the lake waiting for him. And they waited and they waited and they waited. And then they saw something. Out on the water, someone was walking towards them. And this person wasn't swimming, and they weren't in a boat. They were walking on top of the water. Jesus' friends were so scared. But then as the person got closer and closer, the person out on the water said, "Hey, don't be afraid. It's me, your friend Jesus." Jesus' friends were so happy it was Jesus. One of Jesus' friends, Simon, said, "Jesus, if it's really you, tell me to walk out on the water too." Jesus said, "Okay, Simon, come on out." Then something amazing happened. Simon carefully stepped out of the boat and on top of the water. He was standing on top of the water. He could hardly believe it. Simon was walking on water, and he walked out to Jesus. And as he was walking, though, the wind started to blow, and the waves started to get very big, and Simon started to get afraid. And the more afraid he got, the more he started to sink in the water. And Simon called out, "Jesus, please help me." Jesus walked out, and he stuck his hand down, and he pulled Simon out of the water and set him back on top of the water. And Jesus brought Simon and put him back inside the boat. And Jesus said, "Simon, why did you worry? I was there beside you the whole time." Once again, Jesus' friends learned that Jesus can do anything.
Of every nation, of kingdom. Help! I need help a lot. I think we all do, whether it's from our friends or our family or our teachers or coaches, but we need help. Have you ever gotten help from someone though and it wasn't actually helpful? Ugh, me too. Well, we're gonna look at two stories and we're gonna try to figure out which one is helpful and which one is not. Let's go.
Household chores can be a real hassle. You don't have time to make the bed on your own. Bet you wish you had a helping hand. But you don't need a helping hand. You need Helping Hans.
Yodelay Hans.
Brand new from Funko, it's Helping Hans. Hans is guaranteed to help.
Yodelay Hans.
Pillow problem? No problem. Let Hans help. Hans is guaranteed to help. Dirty dishes are a messy problem. You can't wash and dry your dishes.
Yodelay Hans.
Patented, I can do anything better than you can, Hans. Dry dishes in a snap. Let Hans clean your bowls and cups. Pots and pans, even fine china. Hans is guaranteed to help. Heavy loads of dirty laundry? You can't do this on your own.
Yodelay Hans.
Made from the latest in space-age sudsy bubbly polymers, Hans knows laundry. Hans is guaranteed to help. Dog leash tangled, running out of time to walk fluffy?
Yodelay Hans.
Have Hans take your canine companion for a stroll. Order now for 3 easy payments of $19.99 plus shipping and handling. But wait, there's more. He can do all your chores. Let Hans mow your lawn. Pick up the doggy poo. And spruce up your garden. Your landscaping will never look better. Order now.
Yodelay Hans.
Hans is guaranteed to help. Helping Hans is not guaranteed to help.
Oh, yikes, Hans. No. I guess he's trying to be helpful, but what a mess. That poor girl. Well, let's try to actually figure out what is helpful. What do you say?
While helping Hans wasn't helpful, we know who is. The Holy Spirit. The Bible tells us about a woman named Tabitha who loved Jesus and followed him. So Jesus sent the Holy Spirit to live inside Tabitha's heart and to help her love people around her really well. The Holy Spirit gave Tabitha the gift of kindness. She helped poor people in her community that most other people didn't care about. She made sure that the widows and the children had clothes and coats to keep them warm. If they didn't have any, she sewed some for them herself. Tabitha was also a friend to people who were lonely. She was a wonderful person, and many people loved her and followed Jesus because of her kindness. But one day, Tabitha got really sick. No one knew what was wrong with her or how they could help her. They were all really worried about their friend. She got sicker and sicker, and nothing helped. And then she died. Her friends were devastated. While all of this was happening, Peter, a follower of Jesus, was in a nearby neighborhood teaching people about Jesus. While he was there, Peter met a man who had been paralyzed. Somehow this man had been hurt and couldn't walk. The man had been that way for 8 years. Well, Peter knew that God's power was in him because of the Holy Spirit. So he walked up to the man and looked at him and said, "Get up and roll up your mat." The man was healed instantly. He got up, rolled up his mat, and walked away. Everyone in town knew this man. They were so excited to see him healed. They saw the power of the Holy Spirit, and tons of them decided to follow Jesus that day. When Tabitha's friends heard about what had happened with the paralyzed man, they decided to go find Peter and see if he could help their friend too. Tabitha's friends had great faith. So they ran from neighbor to neighbor asking where Peter was. "Have you seen Peter? Where is Peter?" When they finally found him, they ran up to him and begged him to come as soon as he could. Peter saw how upset they were, so he went right away to see what was going on. When he got to Tabitha's house, he saw lots and lots of people crying. The people started explaining to Peter all the ways Tabitha showed them God's love. They showed Peter all the clothes she made for the widows and orphans and told him how she was so kind to everyone. Peter looked around at all the sad people in the house. He told them all to leave, and he quietly closed the door behind them. Then he got down on his knees and started to pray. Tabitha was dead, but he turned and talked to her anyway. He said the same thing he'd said to the paralyzed man. "Get up, Tabitha." And then Tabitha opened her eyes. When she saw Peter, she sat up in bed. He took her by the hand and helped her stand. He walked with her to the door and opened it. All Tabitha's friends looked up to see who was coming out of the house. And when they saw Tabitha standing there alive, they all went wild and cheered. Everyone wanted to know more about Jesus and the power of the Holy Spirit. He brought Tabitha back to life.
Now that's a great helper. The Holy Spirit helped Tabitha by bringing her back to life and by giving her kindness for people who are poor. That's so amazing. Do you think that the Holy Spirit can help us have kindness like that too? For sure, because the Holy Spirit is a great helper. Look what the Bible tells us. The Father is sending a great helper, the Holy Spirit. John 14:26. That's like the best gift. So let's try and remember the story of Tabitha and how the Holy Spirit helped her love people really, really well. And the Holy Spirit can help us love people well too. Say this with me. The Holy Spirit helps me love people well. That's so cool. Well, thank you for helping me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.